Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Thursday, February 1st, 2024. Remains found in Joshua Tree National Park have been definitively identified as those of Tremel Evans, a hiker who was declared missing in May. Yesterday, the Riverside County Coroner's Office confirmed that the remains belonged to the 26-year-old hiker who was originally from Florida. He was last seen traveling alone at Black Rock Campground on April 30th and was reported missing by his family on May 5th. The family of the hiker said that human remains were discovered off of a trail near Black Rock Campground on January 25th. The remains were found near a backpack that belonged to Evans, and the family believed that the remains were also his prior to the official identification. The remains were discovered by National Park staff, and the investigation was conducted by the Riverside County Coroner's Office. A man was arrested in Yucca Valley for suspicion of threatening and assaulting his elder father. On Monday, county sheriff's deputies assigned to Yucca Valley responded to a house in the 55,700 block of Navajo Trail at around 10:30 a.m. There, deputies report contacting an elderly man who had been stabbed with a sharpened weapon. Fire department personnel provided medical assistance to the victim on the scene. Deputies identified the suspect in the stabbing as Matthew Hubert, 44, who is the son of the victim. Deputies report that Hubert had also threatened to kill the victim. Matthew Hubert was arrested on suspicion of assault, making threats, and elder abuse, and booked into the West Valley Detention Center on $50,000 bail. Last night, the Morongo Valley Community Services District Board of Directors held a sparsely attended special meeting in Covington Park's multipurpose room. Assignment reporter Gabriel Hart was in attendance and has this recap for us today.
While not one community member showed up to this last-minute special meeting, the first item on the agenda was to discuss a regular meet and greet between the board and the public. These gatherings would be a more relaxed way for community members to ask questions or to voice concerns, outside of the regular 3 minutes allotted for public comment during official meetings that must adhere to agenda items. President Gorky, Finance Director Tolbert, and Fire Commissioner Fisher are proposing these gatherings will happen the first Saturday and last Sunday of each month, with the first one poised to happen on Sunday, February 25th. Local venues like Coyote Cone, Small Town Grill, Morongo Cafe, and Spaghetti Western were discussed to potentially host these events. With the search for a new general manager, the board has received 19 applicants and have narrowed them down to 4 to be interviewed starting at 9 a.m. this Saturday. Board members narrowed down 11 questions they plan to ask applicants, including queries of their understanding of the Brown Act, whether they'd be willing to take regular HR classes, how well they know Morongo Valley and its residents, whether they'd be able to correct a board director and how, skill level with writing grants, and whether they'd be able to take a potential criticism. The board will rate each response on a level of 0 to 5 before they collectively tally their final decision. Reporting for Z107.7, this is assignment reporter Gabriel Hart.
On last week's Z107.7 Up Close show, host Gary Daigneault spoke with County Fire Chief Dan Muncy and County Board of Supervisors Chairman Don Rao. Chief Muncy discussed the future of the Yucca Valley Fire Station. A new location was considered for the station, but Chief Muncy said,
"Yeah, you would look around Yucca Valley and you say, all this vacant land, man, it should be easy to find a place for a new fire station." What we do is we use pretty sophisticated modeling that looks at, that predicts where the calls are going to be, and we try to position the fire station where we're going to have do the most amount of good for the most amount of people, the shortest response times. Right where it's at is a great location. We started looking immediately around that, and we probably looked at 6 or 7 different parcels that either were outpriced what we fairly could pay market value, and we're not allowed to do that according to the law. We finally found a parcel right next to the California Welcome Center. We were really excited. We started announcing the plans to build the fire station, and then we found out that there was going to be a new median put right there on the roadway. They were not willing to put a stoplight there to allow the fire engines, and that would force the fire engines to go east all the way down to Sage before they could turn around.
Then have to turn around.
And it would extend response times. So
Good old
we've
Caltrans.
gone to another plan now.
Okay.
Muncy explained that funding would instead be used to renovate the existing fire station, located on 29 Palms Highway near Old Woman Springs Road, saying,
Fire Station 41, our downtown Yucca Valley station, and that's on course for a new fire station to be built. I don't know that most people realize the original station that's there was built in the 40s, and it's just been added on over time.
You can listen to the full conversation with Chief Muncy and Supervisor Rao by listening to the Z107.7 Up Close show as a podcast at our website or wherever you get your podcasts. The Morongo Basin Healthcare District Board of Directors holds their regular business meeting tonight. On their agenda are the consideration of changes to policies regarding exit interviews and terminations, along with a review of the proposed strategic plan for 2024 through 2027. The meeting is open to the public and begins at 6 p.m. at the Healthcare District's office at 6530 La Contenta Road, Suite 400 in Yucca Valley. The live arts are alive and well in our Morongo Basin. Now in its 25th year, Theater 29 is an all-volunteer, nonprofit community theater organization. This Friday at 10 a.m., the newly installed president of Theater 29, Charles Harvey, will join host Gary Digneau on the Z107.7 Up Close show. Harvey is a local theatrical director, actor, producer, stage designer, and playwright with over 35 years of experience. What's up in local theater on the Z107.7 Up Close show this Friday? And speaking of local theater, Theater 29 is beginning the process of selecting plays for their 2024-2025 season. Arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas shares the details of how you can be a part of this growing cultural institution.
Theater 29 is beginning the process of selecting comedies, dramas, musicals, cabarets, and specialty productions for their upcoming 2024-25 season. Area theatrical directors are being invited to submit suggested plays for consideration. The Theater 29 Play Selection Committee is requesting prospective directors to submit 2 titles, preferably both musical and non-musical titles. Submitters must provide a script and an estimation of the show's budget, including at least estimated royalties and script costs. New directors are asked to include a directorial resume or a biography of the candidate's theatrical background. Full details of the submission process are available at theater29.org. The deadline for submissions is March 1st. Reporting for Z107.7, this is arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas.
The Little Church of the Desert is holding a fundraiser to support their preschool program known as Little School of the Desert. A spaghetti dinner fundraiser will be held this Saturday at 5 p.m. at the church's community hall. They invite everyone in the community to attend the dinner, which is completely free to all. They will be accepting donations to help support the school program. The fun starts at 5 p.m. on Saturday at the Little Church of the Desert, located at 6079 Adobe Road in 29 Palms. And finally, the Yucca Valley High School Lady Trojans staved off a team-wide flu bug to complete their 5th straight undefeated Desert Valley League championship with a 62-20 win over Desert Hot Springs High School on senior night in Trojan Gym Wednesday evening. The Yucca girls are on a 56-game league winning streak stretching back to the start of the 2019 season. On Wednesday, senior Cadence Tarrant played her last regular season game in Trojan Gym, scoring a game-high 20 points, pulled down 7 rebounds, and dished out 8 assists. Freshman Kamea Medina had 12 points off the bench, and junior Cece Gilmore knocked in 11 points to go along with her 9 rebounds. With the victory, the squad finished the regular season with a 14-0 league record and 24-4 overall record as they wait to see who they will face in the CIF playoffs. The brackets will be released on Sunday afternoon. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear news happening, let us know about it. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmatz.